Wagwan masses, welcome back to One Name Sports. And today, we're going to look into this Champions League draw and give a little preview of how I think some of these groups will play out and how the draw played out itself. Without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. Group A has Bayern, Atletico, Red Bull Salzburg, and Lokomotiv Moscow. Now, this is Bayern's to lose. They're the defending champion, super strong. Atletico is looking really kind of mixed bag. I'm not going to even say strong, but if they can just get the pieces together, I think they'll be able to challenge as well. Red Bull Salzburg, their team kind of got stripped. A lot of those players that they had last year, Minamino, Haaland, I can't remember the other forward, the Japanese forward that went to RB Leipzig. But yeah, their team just kind of got stripped away and split up all over the place. That's what happens when you make an impression in the Champions League. And lastly, Lokomotiv Moscow. Right now, I have that group playing out exactly in the order that they have it. I'm going to say no. Actually, I'm lying. I have Bayern first, Atletico second. So they're the two that are going to go through. And then I'll put Lokomotiv third. And I'll say that RB Salzburg, that last year, it wasn't a fluke per se, but, they didn't filling back those talent gaps that everybody stole from them. So they'll be bottom of the group. So I can see Lokomotiv Moscow going to the Europa League. All right, on to Group B. All right, Group B, everybody's saying so far that this is the group of death. And to me, it looks like it. We have Real, Shakhtar, Inter, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be chaos. Shakhtar is not a team to play with. I'm wearing a Real Madrid shirt, so you can already tell how my allegiances lie with them. Inter and Angry Conte is not a team to play with. Some of these matchups are gonna be great TV. I just wish that we could watch it, but pay to view BS that we have going on. Hopefully CBS works something out. But anyways, that's off topic. Going back again, Real most likely to win the group. I have Inter second. They could flip-flop though. Shakhtar is going to make it a fight. I don't see anyone in this group getting more than maybe 10, 11 points. I don't see the winner. You know what I mean? I don't see like a 15-point win. No, it's going to be a couple draws in there. It's going to be a couple losses in there. Going to Borussia Mönchengladbach is going to be tough. I don't know. It's just going to be a great group. I wish I could see every game in this group, but that's not how it works out. Group of death to me, just like another group that I got coming up. All right, Group C. I guess if Group B is a group of death, this is the group of a coma. I don't know, but it is Porto, Man City, Olympiacos, and Marseille. Wow. It's another. We have a league winner, Man City with Pep, Olympiacos league winner, and Marseille, who is Marseille. This is another great group. Man City, I do think, are going to take it, but the next three, I feel like they're on a similar tier in terms of talent. I don't know who's going to break out of that between Marseille, Olympiacos, and Porto. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Like some of those locations that are going to travel to, like this is one of those groups where the last place team might end up with like 7 points and the second place team might end up with like 9. So it's going to come down to like the last match day. I do see Man City comfortably going through. I shouldn't say comfortably, but there will be more than 3 points. They'll qualify for the next round before the last week, but they're going to have some struggle. They're going to lose a game. They're going to draw 1 or 2 games. They might end up with like 12 points or something like that, but it's going to be good. This is a great group. But yeah, if I want to put myself on a limb and make a choice, I will say I'm going to go with Porto. I'll say Porto will come second, and then I'll put Marseille third, and they'll be off to the Europa League. Going back to the previous group, I guess Shakhtar was going to go to Europa League, but they're used to that. All right, Group D: Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, and Midtjylland. I feel like, and you can call it hate if you want, Liverpool right now, they are the strongest team in the Prem. I had, high hopes for certain teams. But yeah, right now they're the strongest team. So, but in that group, Atalanta is the strongest team. Atalanta are firing. I can see them winning the group. Liverpool will be second. I feel like those two are going to stretch away from the rest. Ajax are a good team, but I feel like they bled away a lot of the talent that they had. Dest just left. Van de Beek left. Ziyech left. De Jong and De Ligt left. Like, that's a lot of their core. They're in that little in-between rebuilding stage, as Ajax does when they last like a year and then the next group pops up. But I feel like they lost too much talent too quickly in order to make that challenge like they did before. So yeah, I have Atalanta and Liverpool moving through. Midtjylland, they're going to enjoy their experience, but Ajax will be in the Europa League. And just like that, we're on to the next group. Group E, we have the Europa League champions Sevilla, Chelsea, Krasnodar, and Rennes. Not gonna lie to you, Krasnodar, those smaller teams do sneak in the Champions League, but because the French league, French League Uber Eats, because they ended so early, I didn't even remember some of the teams that qualified for the Champions League. I'm surprised Lille isn't in the Champions League, and Rennes is. Rennes has a talented little crop they have, but yeah, this is Sevilla and Chelsea. I don't actually see Chelsea winning the group, to say, unless something happens. Right now, they're in terrible form. 3-4 games into the season, their pieces are just not gelling. So yeah, Sevilla, with their experience, with their championship pedigree, they won the Europa League and give Bayern a hell of a fight. So I definitely see them winning the group. It's probably going to be tight. Chelsea, Werner, Havertz, all of them, this is what they play for. This is what they love. They love Champions League football. So it's going to be a good group. I do see Rennes maybe hitting third. I don't know if they're going to really challenge. And Krasnodar, they're just going to enjoy their experience, as some teams do. All right, for Group F, we have Zenit St. Petersburg, Dortmund, Lazio, and Club Brugge. Ciro Immobile is looking a little like, it might have been a one-season fluke, but 3 games in, give him a little bit, he might have to hit his stride again. But right now, I have Dortmund winning the group. It could be by some distance and could be picking up, 13, 14 points in that group. I don't know about Zenit. I know they're a powerhouse, but between them and Lazio, I think they'll be fighting for second place. I don't think there's going to be much of a difference between them two in terms of points. One of them, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Lazio. Lazio are going to end up in the Europa League, and Zenit are going to go through. Club Brugge again will be just enjoying the experience. It's going to be a group. Haaland and Sancho and Bellingham and Emre Can and the boys. They're going to enjoy themselves and be high on confidence going for the knockout round. Now, Group G. I think UEFA saw that Messi was about to leave and did their little, draw magic and put the two GOATs together for the last hurrah. I've seen over the last couple of seasons, we all have seen, last couple of seasons, they made sure that, if Juve is on one side, Barca's on the other side, because we all know what the ratings would have been if they met in the final. It hasn't worked out. And with Messi, when he threatened to leave and go to Man City, UEFA said, you know what? We're going to do something even better. And here we are. Group G, we have Juve, Barca, Dynamo Kiev, and Ferencváros. They're just going to get, negative 18 goal difference. I'm not worried about them. Dynamo Kiev, thanks for your participation. You will end up in the Europa League. But it's going to be 2 matchups between, Ronaldo and Messi for all time's sake. It might be the last 2 great matchups between those 2 guys. I only wish that when they do meet up for both meetings, I wish that it would have been with fans. It would have been just spectacular to see, the last hurrah for them. This is something. Both those games are must-see TV. I will be on Unimas or Telemundo or TUDN, whichever one allows me to watch the game. I will be watching both those games. Those are the two goats. They're showing the gray hairs, and it's coming to that point, and I'd love to see them. I don't care who wins the group. Both of them are going through to the next round. And then lastly, we have Group H: PSG, Man U, RB Leipzig, and Istanbul Başakşehir. They're, again, goal difference machine, those guys. Now the other three: RB Leipzig, Man U, and PSG. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not liking LA. I'm not. I feel like we're more talented than RB Leipzig. But RB Leipzig was also in the semifinal, and there's a reason for that. They have a better coach, and we're out-coached by those two German fellows, one at PSG and one at RB Leipzig. I don't see us going through. I see Man U coming third in this group. Just being out-coached. Out-coached. It's not talent. If you gave, I can't remember, Nagelsmann, the one that's at RB Leipzig, if you gave him Man U, it'd be a whole different situation. We'd be looking to win the league. We'd be in the semifinal of the Champions League just off his coaching acumen alone. But nah. We can't out-coach these guys. It's going to be raw talent that's going to pull us through. I don't think we're going to be like, 3, 4, 5 points off. I think it's going to come down to the last match day. But PSG, I have them winning the group. RB Leipzig, maybe 10 points. And Man U, maybe 8 points because we drew a game that we weren't supposed to versus Istanbul. Something like that. And yeah, I actually do see Man U right now. I know as a Man U fan, that's blasphemy, but I see them under the circumstances in the Europa League. If any fans that I previewed these games and the groups for, if you have any alternate opinions, if you have certain teams or a different outlook on some of these groups, you don't have to go for every group, but whatever group you feel like mentioning, just drop it in the comment section below. I'm always active in there. If you know any other fans that feel any type of way or have a difference in opinion, please drop it down below. Also, who do you think will be the breakout team? We always get a breakout team that surprises people or plays attractive football. Last year was RB. Hopefully we get somebody. And who do you think will be the top scorer this year? Let me know. That's very important. Lewa had 15 last year, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, this is One Name Sports.